Our next speaker is Daniel. Why always David with Daniel in the same meeting? I think last time when I was TME, it's also David, Daniel, and mix me like around. Okay, next is Daniel, and okay, and he shared with me about bullying. He said it's really wrong to be a bully, and especially when you but sometimes bullies happening everywhere, and sometimes you do something you don't know, but maybe you will feel good or something. I'm imagining, are you bullied somebody before? He said, if you don't want to be a bully, you have to take care and to make friends. You don't make bad friends, you hang out with nice friends, and especially when you are immature, you can avoid to being a bully. That's quite true, yeah. Because when people get around, we will be happy to make fun with people easily. Yeah, like, and you don't know even that is a bully, things happen. So be nice to everyone and look after to everyone's emotion. Let's welcome Daniel.
Hello everyone, my speech title is Indian Dream. When I was a child, my grandma, who lived in LA, always bring a lot of chocolates and toys to visit us during the Chinese New Year's. So this made me feel that, wow, America must be a wonderful place. I will want to go there in the future. So this is actually my American dream when I was very young. But after I worked for a few years and I got a chance to join an American company, all I care is when I can have a business trip to the United States for free. But guess what? After 3 years in this company, the United States is still only a dream to me. But Forrest Gump told us, life is just like a box of chocolate. You never know what you are going to get. So I didn't go to the United States, I went to India. Before I go to India, a lot of people told me that the people there are very lazy and the hygiene there is pretty bad. You better bring your own bottled water from Taiwan, and also the security issue. But when I came back from India, I find out some of these myths are not totally correct. And let me show you what I learned from India. Okay, the first one is double confirm. When I arrived in India and have a meeting with my Indian colleagues, and one thing is really confusing. The conversation is like, I asked my colleagues, so Paza, you agree about the schedule and you will do it, right? And his response is like, yeah, no problem. And I was like, yeah? Are you sure? Because I'm not sure it's yes or no. And this happened a lot with different India colleagues, and they do this a lot, you know. So I cannot help but Googling about this weird behavior, and it turns out this is yes, and this is no in India. Okay, so also about their weird accent, English accent to us. So when it comes to important information about time or location, I will always do the double confirm with them. And the second thing is find the right person. There's a saying in China, is if you got a relationship, then you will be fine with a lot of things. And I think this is very similar in India. For example, when I make a request to our India software team to request a software release, and normally there is no response. after maybe 3 days. But when I CC the India country manager into this mail loop, then things are different, because every people are start to reply the status and try to involve this mail. And after a few hours, I got the software release. So I understand that if you want to do the things, you want to complete one thing, you better find the right person. And the third thing is the third thing is time management. Some of the myths is telling about the India people are very lazy, and actually some of them are really lazy. And one of my India colleague, Viswana, is one of them. Okay, so for example, if he promised me to provide me one software on one certain day, but on the due day and before the 6 p.m. of India time, he will send me a crying face emoji on Skype and say he's sorry he cannot complete the job today, and then he disappeared. I cannot contact him anymore. So to deal with this issue, I always put extra buffer for if this task is taken by India colleagues. Okay, and also about the hygiene, I think it's case by case, because I am doing very well when I was in India, no any diarrhea or something like this. And also about the security issue, I think my suggestion is don't show up in the wrong place during the wrong period of time, then you will be fine. And to sum up, I actually recommend everyone to go to India because it is actually a very special country. And thanks to the India, I learned about the double confirm and also find the right person and the time management. So I wish everyone, if you got a chance, maybe you can go to India, and then maybe you can have an India dream one day, and inside this dream, you will reply to our VP and like, yes, I will deliver my speech next week. Toastmaster.